We need to talk about why your backgrounds are not working. Most artists really struggle with backgrounds because they are skipping this step. And if you skip this step, you're going to run into the same problem again and again. Best way to construct your painting is working big, the whole thing, working your piece as a whole and saving details for last. So that's three things. You are going to work big to small. So you're not going to start with the smallest thing first. So you want to start with your background. Begin with what is furthest away, and then you work towards the front. You want to work blurry to tight. Working blurry to tight will help you integrate your subject with your background because your edges will kind of lose themselves into the background. So I will show you examples of that and I will demonstrate it. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do, I will use this transparent red oxide, and I'm going to put that over the whole thing. In this case, I'm going to stain with one color. It helps to kind of unify everything. I like to use my edges, so I put something on the edge. I like to have a scale differential where some of the pieces are small, some of them are big, trying to overlap a few things. With art, you always want to have a background, midground, and a foreground. And I think every painting should have at least 5 or 6 levels of depth. The more depth you can put in your painting, the better it's going to look, the more sellable it will be. So I don't want to just have a background that's far, far away and then a subject that's plastered on top of it. That's what we're trying to avoid. That's not really integrating your subject with the background. So this subject here has to kind of begin to morph into the background some. And I like to connect it to the sides. So this is just working in layers and working, thinking kind of big and, the piece overall. So I'm trying to just kind of figure out what is my background, what is my midground, what is my foreground. And it's kind of important at this stage. That's what I mean by working big to small. And of course, I'm using a big brush. So I'm taking this dark here that maybe is her dress or maybe it's not, and connecting it to the edge. I think you want to kind of connect things to the edge of it. So I just sort of began to kind of eke out a background, a midground, right? And then a foreground here. And if you want something to go back in your background, you want it to go far, far away, you need to use colors that are next to each other on the color wheels. And so you want to stop everything and get your tiny brushes out and start to fix it and turn it into a lady or a face or whatever. But I'm going to resist it because that is really going to work against me later. Even though with all my heart I want to fix that, I'm resisting and it's going to, just stay like that. Okay, I think for now, this sort of satisfies that first thing we were talking about of working back to front, big to small, and loose to tight, or another way of saying it is kind of blurry, fuzzy to tight, crisp edged. So all my edges are super fuzzy and everything just kind of looks blurry. And I've done the first thing I set out to do, which is determine what is my subject, what is my faraway background, and what is my midground. And then of course the subject is the foreground. Once you understand everything about this foundational technique, then integrating your subject with your background is easy. So I hope you found this video very helpful for you. Be sure to like and subscribe and watch our next one.